All right. I think it's time that we figure out how Jessica is going to work for V2. So before where somehow I keep discussing it with my AI, it calls the Project Leah, L.E.A.H. I have no idea how it does that, but there's something really, I don't know. After a while, I just kind of associate it with that. That's why I was like, the last stream, I was like, what do I actually call this thing if it's, you know, you'd think it was an anagram, so I'm like, how do I name something like that? I still don't have a decent name, I don't think. I'm not sure if I'm happy with what it suggested with the app. This coffee's good. Coffee, coffee, coffee. I should have a coffee filter or something with coffee. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, let's see. So let's see what we got here. All right, yeah, let's let's leave that unlocked. Um, Control Z. Okay, so we are going to do um. How do I unlock it? I don't want this to be locked. Oh, okay. So, so, pro. So we have um. So first we need the L.L.M. That's the brain. Um. Then we have the speech to text in input. Um. So there's the Python layer. Um, then there's the TTS, uh, Rocco slash Piper TTS. So L.L.M. So speech to text. Um, Python. And then TTS. So the Python after that is also running the LoRa. No. Um, why did I say LoRa? Um, so Z. Okay, so Python. Um, so rag data. Lore book. JSON for book. Memories. Hmm. I'm trying to think of what else I need. So it also does summaries. Which eventually goes back into the rag data. So then so this process keeps repeating. And then this process and then this process. And see it ends up being like a loop of steps until until exit slash quit. It's like a loop. Does that make sense? My handwriting is just terrible. Um, so, and all that somehow is running with under Kobold C plus, I think. Unless there's also anything, well, anything LLM, but that doesn't generate images. So I don't know. Hmm. I could okay, so I'm just gonna do new, create. So so we have this box with little boxes in it. And with these boxes, it's not entertaining, but I just made a smiley face. Another box. Yeah, not okay. 2 more boxes, I think. Yeah. Okay, that didn't work out well. Okay, so file, new, create. Okay, so yeah, no, no. Okay, so let me see. Yeah, I don't. I had Handbrake open. I just didn't know if it was working. Okay, so we have that. Um, so what else? Okay, so um, I think we're gonna exit that. Exit that. We're going to open a new tab. Um, um, shoot. So um, for now, see archive. Move Jessica. Okay. 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 Um, you know what? That's probably what I should probably do. Um, terminal. I want to be able to ask. Why am I even typing? You think I'd use microphone? I want to be able to talk to my LLM model in the terminal to ask questions, like when I need to do something in Python, like make a virtual machine or project like that. Hmm. What if I want to code? Wait, let me try again. Is there any other alternatives to SGPT for the terminal? I mean, come on, help me out, bro. Let me just chat with LM in Linux terminal command line. One that may be familiar with KGOS and its commands slash arch Linux too. All right, let's see. Huh. Doopy doopy doo. Hmm. Okay. So when was this last done? 2 years, 3 weeks ago. Um. Integration. Uh. Oh, this is not going well. Why do I do this? All right. Okay. Okay, this does not seem to be what I want. Let us make one that I can ask questions in the command line. No, I am using Cobalt C++. So generally, when you make a project in Linux, you create it in like a virtual working directory. Um, how do I make that accessible as a system command so I don't have to use source and then run the command locally? But don't, what is it? how do I count for the whole source venv bin activate? Oh, okay. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, back to our project now. No, okay. This is stupid. Let's start by creating the virtual environment for our project. Okay, so move Leah, project Leah, and then Python m so source. Okay, so we got that. Okay, so now pip install requests. Sweet. Okay. We really need to though. Meh. Okay. Should I update pip? It says there's an update. Pip install grade on. Okay. Let's continue. Okay. Nano main.py. Okay, so paste. Um, you need to make comments for the code so we know what it's doing inside. Show code with comments. There we go. Okay, so main.py. Okay, so okay, paste. Okay, Dracmas, um, project, yeah, home, Dracmas, project, yeah, paste. Okay, so now I save that. Okay, um, okay, uh, oh boy, um, I don't believe it ran all the output. Huh. Hmm. Okay, so nano main.py. Um, so copy. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, so save. The how do I start a project in Python? Hello, is there any way I can get it to stream output instead of pasting it all at once? Okay, okay, so paste. copy. Okay, so move main.py main.bk1 nano main.py paste save x L.E.A.H. How do I start a new Python virtual project? Actually, I like that. That's awesome. That is very cool. Yeah. How do I install Krita? Oh no. So I asked it how to install Krita. The problem is I'm running. No. No, I want my bot L.E.A.H to be able to tell me how to install Krita. Okay, so genie main.py. Is this actually running? Yeah, okay. Okay, okay, so copy. That's our system prompt. Paste. Save. Okay, I guess I need to close these out. Okay, so yeah, how do I install Krita? I want to do a command so L.E.A.H can search Pac-Man for me. I see that the system prompt changed. So if I use it for its original purpose, the prompt's different than this one. Hmm. Show full code, please. Okay, so let's move main dot py main dot bk2 nano main dot py paste. Give example on how I use search feature. Via search. Could be a remove to what? What about Peru? Hmm. L.E.A.H to be able to open hmm, so with the sub process, am I stuck in the L.E.A.H program? This command runs. I don't exactly need that, I don't think. Um, yeah. So I'm gonna take a quick break, so I'm gonna pause it here. Well, I'm back. I did do some work on my script some, so here is where I'm at. As you can tell, I have like 12 backup scripts with progression. So I'm going to do nano main.py. This is our stream. Um, so our query to update system, date and time. Um, yeah, I don't know. Huh. I don't know why that's there. It's weird. Date, time. Okay, so how this works is so I type Leah date and she tells me the date. Sunday, February 15th. Time is 7:46 in the evening. So then we have time Leah time. Leah clock. That's in case I forget commands. So if I want to search packages in on the system, though, I can do Leah search Krita, for example. So now it's looking at what's the packages of Krita. That's kind of cool, isn't it? And then it's showing that. I think it's cool. Then there is I can update the system. The update Keishi OS. So then I enter my password. Please inform me the system is completed without issues. My digital smile brightens as I deliver the good news. It's kind of cool, ain't it? Or I can do the same thing with the R repo. Uh, that one uses Peru. And I also did a Google search just in case. The Google. Um, what do I Google? Job search websites. Since I am broke and need a job. Uh, Algeria, LinkedIn, USA Jobs. Huh. That's UK. Oh, good lord, goodness. ZipRecruiter. Um, huh. So that is interesting. No. Hmm. Yeah, Eastern time. Huh. Okay, so I think what I need to look at now is here is a news example from what is this? Oh, DDGS. Want to use a I want to add a news com- command that uses region US and um the news. Okay, so I copy that. Um, plus we're gonna move main.py to main.bk13. Nano main.py. See, I'm being careful because I don't want to lose anything. Oh, done. Save. So, Leah, hello there, lady. Hmm. Leah, news. Huh. Yeah, it's hallucinating again. It's hallucinating again. Hmm. Oh, brother. Yeah, show full. Oh, oops. Show full code, please. Honestly. Oh, I got something wrong again. Okay, so rm main.py main. Oh, main. Py. Seems like pain, doesn't it? Paste. Uh, payload. Max length 1024. Temp. Nine. Yeah. Hello. How to file for an 9. Yeah, date. Oh, brother. The news. How is she getting the? Leah is getting the time wrong again. Main.py, main.py, paste. Show full code. For default. Okay, so copy, paste, yes, save X. The hello there short stuff. The date. The time. The clock. Hmm. Oh. Show full code, please. Oh, brother. Oh, I'm not short at all. Oh goodness. Um, so the update, update, date, yeah. Okay, so that's good. The update R. Okay, so I did that. Leah search cheese. Leah search Krita. Well, I guess it does. It is working. Hmm. Um. So Leah, Google. Uh. Role play prompts. Reddit. Uh. That's actually kind of cool. What do you think? Isn't that cool though? That gets us a search time. It gets us the date. I can update my system using it. I can joke with her so far, but this is just kind of system commands, I guess. Um, I think what needs to be implemented soon, I guess, is the like the chat feature, chat session. And then I can just, I'm getting tired. Then I could just talk at that point. So where are we at? I think we're a little over an hour right now. That's actually kind of cool. Um, what else can it actually help me with? Um, I mean, I guess I could look up Bible verses. Hmm. Most everything on that I think is passing through the LLM. I could possibly do this a better way. So if I make this version 1 of the command, the next one I could do just Python straight simple commands and then instruct it to use the resulting data instead to so the LLM wouldn't have access to more information that it already does. It would just deal with results. That does seem more beneficial. Oh, I think I have the tea done. Tea, 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 beautiful tea, beautiful tea. Um, what else is there? So, what have we really learned? That one, you can get Google Gemini to code for you, and it works. But you just have to keep retrying until you get what you want in some cases. Um, Second, the more information you have on what you want to accomplish, um, the better the code ends up being. Like how I was talking about making yet another version that does more of the code on the system side before sending the data to the LLM to um, give a more um, um, I guess tailored response instead of just a system response. Um, let's see. Um, some of the responses are hilarious, like short stuff. Hey, I'll let you know I'm not short. I thought that was pretty good. But that's just me. Um, but I think we're on the right track here because this one is a system command that gets us what we wanted for at least terminal, the terminal right there. Um, what can be improved? The only thing I can think of that can be improved though maybe is one the terminal chat like that with the quotes. Um, I could probably add in a um, JSON file where it stores um, text files so that it has some sort of context. So it's not like I am um, repeatedly typing messages without it having no memory at all. But then again, there's a trade-off with the context because you get too far into the context and your responses end up taking longer. See, that one, the response time isn't that bad, but the longer it takes, the to go through all the messages, the longer it takes to respond in full. Most of the videos that I've done so far, the working with the LLM, I've had to edit the wait time on the response to make it shorter. That's an issue with my computer, mainly because um, I'm not rich, and so a lot of those that take more memory to get responses faster. Um, it ends up taking a high-powered GPU to handle it with, you know, more VRAM, and my computer just doesn't have that. Um, and then there's the interactive chat feature that I showed with the other um, VTuber slash PNG tuber, Jessica. Um, project Project L.E.A.H is based off of a Polish VTuber model that I have. It's currently being worked on. The model is being animated for Live 2D, but it's taking a long time, so I'm having to use other models to compensate. I could make a PNG tuber version of her, kind of like the two that I already have now. I'm not sure how that would turn out. I should just have a PNG tuber version of all of them. Um, the reason why I'm going with what I have currently with VitoTube, the full version, is because it doesn't take as long to add, and I don't have to really worry about some of the animation because this one has basic movement. Like if I move the mouse around the screen, you see my eyes move. So if my mouse is on the left side of the screen, the eyes move left. Um, you can do basic programming uh, in VideoTube full to get that. Also, you see how the head moves slightly. Um, the jacket's moving slightly. You can see the arms weaving a little bit, and then the cross necklace is going like that. So it makes it a little bit more lifelike instead of the character being completely static. Um, Also, like the blink movement. Um, the mouth on this is kind of a little ghetto because I had to not show the inside of the mouth as much because it was made to be rigged for a live 2D, obviously, and that I think uses different animation techniques to move stuff like with either I think it's either warping or transforming somehow. Um, I'm not completely sure on that. I just don't have the experience to do models like that. Um, Also, the longer it takes me to work with that, I guess it distracts from other things I can do. Um, I think I like the built-in L.E.A.H command that's very helpful. Um, I need to really figure out how the whole cog thing for this the red bot Discord worked because I need to implement the same kind of feature for the for the bot command there. Because with the cogs, I can get the chat feature built in better, separate all the command stuff so that it's not just humongous. You see how spammy that got with that one main.py file? Um, then you get confusion between that and the prompt for just straight chat, the prompt for um, lowering the temperature so that you get a better, more precise answer like with the where we were showing the proper date and time, um, how it was starting to try to mess with the Google results. So then I could make cog commands that would get results for the images and other stuff. I don't know about images though, because you can do. I looked at that one. Um, I liked the whole news aspect of it. Um, I don't. I don't think that um, the one for I don't know. So you have news that you. It's. I guess it's a basic feed or something. Um, I would need something much better if I wanted to do like RSS. Um, so I don't know. So with RSS, I could. What I need to do, I think, with some of that, with the whole live chat one, is make a. If I have a cog thing for that, to where it can take in text commands, voice commands. Like say for instance that I say tell me the news. Then I can get I could get her to tell the daily news live on stream or something. Um, it's it's weird because I never know which way to do the news or something like that. Because on one hand, it's I'd say it's better that you get the PNG tuber to say the news. But if you had a dedicated ticker to have the news, you know, updates scrolling. So I mean, like say it could scroll when a new YouTube video of someone interesting comes on, or blog updates of things, and um, podcast updates of other people. I find things like that interesting and useful. Um, and then there's also webhooks. Webhooks let you post post data as a post data to websites to post updates. Like I could do a webhook to post an update to Facebook. I think there's a few other ones that you can do with webhooks. And I still haven't gotten OBS to be efficient enough to stream reliably, like do online streams instead of just recording videos like this. So there's that. So I think that's all I've got for you for now. Um, Hopefully we can make more progress from updates. Um, I archived the Jessica folder that had the last code in it. Um, I don't know if I'll be updating this one. I think the next variant of it is to start from the ground up again. Um, but this time I really do need the cog format because I need to start, I think, basic to where I do commands with it, with the cog to separate the code more efficiently. Um, that way, when I am trying to get responses or anything else from the bot, I am not fighting against myself having to um, have messy code that I can't understand because there's codes spit out all over the place. Um, I can understand basic structure for the most part in Python, um, but you get that has code so messed up though that that it just jumps around, that it um, you keep redoing and redoing the generating code until everything works. Um, I was able to do half of the code for the Bible bot on Discord myself um, without using um, ChatGPT or Gemini. But yeah, just trying to do it without any good structure to it, it just almost impossible for me. Um, in comparison, the way I learned basic, what is it? Um, what was that? Pascal. Okay, so first I learned some Pascal. I learned some of the Windows Basic. I think Win Basic. That was that's an old code. C plus plus. C is C and C plus plus are similar yet different, but I can kind of read the structure of it, even though I'm not good at it. Yeah. Anyways, I'm just losing um, focus now. So I'm gonna end stream here, and I will talk to you eventually. Hopefully, I can go back to doing something related to um, trying to collect more data on the Mandela effect and Bible changes and end time events because we really need it. And the world is just a crazy place. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.